Hello everyone, this is Austin Support Gaming. I'm going to 916.
Winjay.
We are back and again. Sorry about last week on part 3. We had technical difficulties from PlayStation Network, but we are back and we're hoping this holds out. So sit back and relax. We're going to take just where we left off. As you can tell, it kind of skipped a level of Suburbia, but because it glitched out. So, but we are back. Jason's still going to be piloting this one and finishing it. So just sit back and relax and enjoy. Yeah, last week was a shit fest. Ain't that right, Jay?
What?
With things going out and everything.
Yeah, they didn't like us.
Hopefully, now where we last left off, we are on the rooftops of Roadkill. Watch out, Jay. He's just gonna go run through you. We keep doing that.
He likes
Alright, that's set up. I can't believe I forgot to charge the iPad for this.
Yeah.
Oh, someone fell off the roof. Alright, it's coming in clear, Jay. Alright, it is coming in clear, thank God. Yep, she did. Well, it didn't take that long. Did they all fall?
No.
Alright, we've been through this.
Well, that was...
You know the drill, Jay.
Well, it's going to be minion the whole time.
We all know it's minion. Alright, everything's coming in clear. No glitching.
Ah.
So as of right now, we are good. Yeah, but we are almost at 100 subscribers, guys, thanks to you guys at 86. So hopefully we'll get that. And thank you for supporting Mike Magic Moments with Mike Spade, guys, because Mike Spade will be announcing it on Monday. He'll be canning for us. But yeah, it's back to where we left off on here. We're going to try to steamroll through this one because I really want to get through this. It was supposed to end last week and go on to number 2, but due to the technical difficulties that we had to postpone it. And the funny thing about it, guys, is it wasn't just to us that it was happening to. It was happening around the world. Apparently, PlayStation Network was doing some maintenance online, so that's why everything what we did, it tended to block everything out.
How did you know?
You told me, remember? You looked it up. You know the drill, Jay. You almost got him. See, you don't even have to tell Jay to actually where to go. He knows what to do. He's a master at this game. Ain't that right?
Oh, yeah. I'm watching Twisted Metal, the TV show.
Oh, I loved it. I can't wait for another season.
There will be another season.
Use Hammerhead as coverage. If you got any ground attacks and everything, use them. Yeah, because I looked at it last week but no one saw the ending of Hammerhead, but we pretty much know what happened. Well, part of the end, but it's like not all of it. Like yesterday was last week was a total clusterfuck on the internet when it came.
I guess it's going to be one of those days.
Hey, remember when we've had it before? Remember Cyberpunk? Remember the blackout that happened in our early on when we started 4 years ago?
Yeah, there was
Back in 2019.
all I know is say 64.
I was about to say. No, these things happen. Blackouts will happen and terribly get cut off. There's no perfect way because the internet gets going. All right. Get those power missiles unloaded. He's at halfway. Let's go after him, Jay. He's going to come. He's coming down. He's coming down.
How do you know?
I see him. You see that black dot? All right, Jay. Jay, you got the charge stations on. What do you got, like 4 more to go now? We got Crimson Fury, let's see, Pit Viper, Sweet Tooth, yeah, I'm saying we did Sweet Tooth, we did Pit Viper. We didn't do Warthog yet. We almost got him. You got a special, Jay, use it. Rewind that. Now you gotta rewind. Oh, and Thumper. Yeah, might as well. You're at the last boss.
Plus he has like 2 more hits, 3.
Yeah, so it ain't gonna kill you. Watch it, you got him right there. I think about 2 more hits should do it.
Yeah.
Get him again, get him again. Okay, he's got one more. Just hit him with anything. You got him. Now fall off the cliff. All right.
Calypso.
You are Captain Lemmet, or whatever you call it. Oh, you can hit here's how you can tell if you can go, watch. Oh. Are you speeding the underground raceways, burst space beyond recognition? All right, Jay, do the speaking.
As you shall now, I shall grant you any prize as you request.
I was captain in the jungle wars of South America. You tell him I lost my entire platoon. I sent them straight into an enemy trap, and now, there you go.
And now, as your prize, you want a second chance? You got it. You want me to send you back in time so you can save them. I don't recommend it, Captain. Calypso tries to warn you about the dangers of such requests, but you refuse to heed his advice. Realizing your mind is made up, Calypso simply shrugs and agrees to grant your wish.
You should have listened to the guy. You are sent back in time, dropped in the middle of a raging South American war before you have time to save your platoon. You are shot at point-blank range by an enemy soldier. You die instantly. The next day, back in 2005, 2 high school kids find your car sitting in the middle of a dirt field. They steal it, speed off, and vow to enter next year's contest using your vehicle.
Wait a minute.
Could it be?
That was a Twisted Metal. That was in the show.
Yes! Wait a minute. John Doe?
Yeah. But that wasn't John. That wasn't John Doe though. That was
No, it wasn't. Okay, we did Sweet Tooth. We did Yellow Jacket. We did Dark Side. We did Outlaw. Not Thumper. We did Simpsons Fury. Pit Viper. Not Warthog. Mr. Grimm. Spectre we did. Hammerhead. Roadkill. So here we got Thumper. Crimson Fury. Warthog. and Mr. Grimm. Time for Thumper. Bruce! A passion kid from the streets of LA. He's got one last shot at taking his neighborhood out of the war zone.
And his
Low rider.
his weapon is really good.
He's got the best weapon in the game, except they redo it in number 3. He's got a sound wave because Firestarter. Look at that. His special takes out half your life.
See, now we can do RPGs, and you could like go back, and if you make a mistake, you can rewind it.
Yep. Are you playing, what's it called? Were you playing Final Fantasy, the originals?
No.
Or Chrono Cross?
Those are good games. Those are underrated.
They're very underrated. Especially the original, no. I did it with only little life to spare.
That's lucky.
That's more than lucky.
Oh, look, you're facing Darkseid again.
Again. I'll have the next one. You could be Warthog, 'cause I know how much you like Warthog.
If it's only in the time. Well, we know who Yellow Trap is now.
Yeah, it's Needles Kane. Well, actually, it's Sweet Tooth's father.
So there's actually 2 Sweet Tooth in this game.
Actually, it's the same one.
Because he has, he has a different.
I think he becomes dark. Well, we won't give that away.
Not yet. Actually, we play.
I think we're going to be using him last.
He was only in here one time.
I think he's back in Head On, but I'm not for sure. That's just a rumor. It's been a while since I played Twisted Metal Head On. To me, that one is underrated by far. PlayStation Portable. I don't know why. I like the PlayStation Portable. It just faded away into the PS Vita.
Well, because now you can get all the games on.
Well, because a lot of people didn't have it. Remember with SmackDown 2006, you had to own the PS PlayStation Portable and the regular one in order to get Jake the Snake Roberts, which I thought was ridiculous.
Yeah, you had to like download all these guys and you had to pay.
Now it's called supply and demand.
No, because they're just desperate for money.
Aren't we all?
Not the celebrities, but they complain too. It's sad.
And the guy who played Hyde is going to jail for 60 years.
Oh.
That's 70 show.
Um,
Not 60 years, 30 years. Well, it's kind of obvious. He's like, where do you see yourself in 10 years? He's like, prison. You're gone. This is why I love being Thumper half the time, because he's got the best special in the game. Don't get me wrong, in number 3, to me, everyone said it was a downgrade, but I still like the Soundwave, but not as much as the Flamethrower. They give it the Firestarter, which, all because his name had fire in it.
they should just let that.
And then, he's not even in, well, technically he is number 4, but it's Super Thumper. But he's not in it in Twisted Metal Black.
They can't be all in it,
I know. But I think he's in Twisted Metal Head On. I'm not for sure. And maybe Small Brawl. But Small Brawl is one I have not played. I never even heard of.
I think those are the kids.
what I hear, it was really crappy.
But I think it's still like it still exists from.
It still exists from there.
It's canon still though.
It definitely is, but I think Twisted Metal 4 is when it started to get really bad. Because it was not only the lack of imagination and lack of characters, but it's like the ones that we grew up with in the first three, they just became bosses and sub-bosses. And we all know who's going to be the boss at this one. It was Sweet Tooth. And which is probably the best Sweet Tooth ever. He had the best special in that one. Like a 3 floating heads. Don't get me wrong, I like Sweet Tooth in Twisted Metal 3. I think it was a lot better, but hands down, I gotta go with the people on this one. I like the Twisted Metal Black version of Sweet Tooth's truck. Can you agree with me on that, Jay?
Yeah, we had to play Twisted Metal, the people.
Yeah. But with Twisted Metal, the series being over, does anyone think that there will be another Twisted Metal game? Yes.
Definitely now.
There has to be. Why would they put this on PlayStation Plus and do that? They're hinting.
But get all the endings, not just 3.
Yeah, because it's important to the game. Like, obviously, not all of them are canon. I just think Thumper got his last ending in number 3 was really bad because he wanted to hang with his homies and get it. He hangs with his homies on the the mirror, the rear view mirror, like the dice balls for a lowrider. I just think they made it into a joke. I don't think 989 Studios knew what they were doing. But they did make Siphon Filter, which is one we have to review one of these days.
Oh, there's more Escape Monkey.
Oh, Ape Escape. Yeah, there's a PSP version.
Oh, you could download that.
I never had it.
I'll only play it one day.
Oh well, including Ape Escape 2, which I never played either. It's like all these games I grew up with, I never played. Like, for instance, Spyro 2 and 3, I really am disappointed, and Kingdom Hearts, I never played because I thought it was a Final Fantasy ripoff.
No. The thing is, the Final Fantasy people are in it.
Well, you have to understand, back in the time, like 02 to 2003, games like Lord of the Rings came out, and you know how heavy I was into that games, into the movies.
I was into that too.
And everything, and I was so putting all my effort in trying to beat that.
Yeah.
Plus, with Resident Evil Zero came out at the time. And once I got a GameCube, one other game you probably never heard of. You ever Maximo? That game we're gonna have to play if I ever find it because it's good. And Turok.
No, we should play Geist.
Remember Turok,
Uh-huh.
the dinosaur game? Which please, Capcom, reboot Dino Crisis and please PlayStation Plus put Dino Crisis 1 and 2 on here.
Yeah, just to.
I'm begging for a reboot, especially, well, I'm not going to play dumb with it, especially after 3, which was only on the Xbox. Funny how a game for Sony winds up on Microsoft.
It's not silly.
Hey, Microsoft must have gave Capcom a shitload of money to do it, to be exclusive. It's the me versus the Popos.
Well, there were supposed to be special guests. Canceled.
Oh yeah, Omar. No man was supposed to be here. He's got the shits. Yeah, first thing he texts me, he says, "You coming on Wednesday?" I was like, "No, I had work," and that's the reason why we're here on this special Thursday edition. I had work.
Wasn't everybody? Except for people that are stay-at-home people.
Yeah. did. All right, Thumper, thump him down. Thumper dumper.
Now I'm gonna get 100% on this game.
Yes.
Well, back then there wasn't no such thing as.
You play to win the game, Jay.
See, now this means something because now you get trophies.
Well, it did, and I'm just hoping Capcom, I hope PlayStation Plus, please put the original Tomb Raider series on here. The ones like, well, you know, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, Lost Revelations, and Tomb Raider Chronicles. I would say yeah, but it's one of the worst. But it can't be worse than Angel of Darkness for the PlayStation 2. And since then, guys, we haven't had a. It took them so many years to make another Tomb Raider. But I never beat a Tomb Raider game, to be quite honest.
I did.
Not the rebooted ones, the original.
That's the Lara Croft.
The originals. Like I say, I love the rebooted series. I really do, but I'm always going to love the original.
Why? Because you like her pretty boobs.
Everyone ever says that. I mean, remember back in the day, Lara Croft was everywhere.
You know that was by accident. That they didn't mean to do that.
She was literally, at a time, the face of PlayStation next to Crash Bandicoot. Like,
About time.
I mean, Crash Bandicoot obviously was the face of the PlayStation, but then you had Lara. She got more notoriety than Crash.
Yeah. Who likes
She was on Rolling Stones magazine. When you get on Rolling Stones magazine for a game, you know you've hit it big. Yeah, IDOS, but then it bankrupted the company. Because you remember Angry Video Game Nerd did what do you call Tomb Raider Chronicles?
You should watch this new nerd video.
Oh yeah. Forget which one it was called again. He doesn't do it that much. All right, Crimson Fury's gone.
Well, remember, his friend doesn't do it as much.
Oh, you mean Mike Matee?
Yeah. I guess he just wants to do it on his own.
Oh, like I said, he's got sponsorship now, which, like I say, with your support, guys, and continuing to do this, we will one day have that. Hopefully. But like I say, I do this for fun. I love doing this because I love video games with a passion.
Me too.
All right, on to the next level.
I could play a game for hours and hours.
Yeah, I'm still playing God of War. I got so into that and everything. Like, I forgot how much I love Kratos. Boy.
Yeah, but he's
Say boy.
boy. But he's a lot nicer in this one.
No, he just says boy to the kid.
No, but
Is
he's
that even his son?
yeah.
I love the water serpent.
Oh, now we don't think so.
No, it's to open the worlds. And to say la 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 la.
You got him. You got him.
I got him. Out of my way! Help at my grandma. Say it, Jake.
You actually did that.
Hey, Jay, you know what I tried? Dave's Killer Bread.
Bread.
You eat that? Well, it's actually good, but I'm afraid to eat bread because of my weight loss.
Well, look at me. I'm losing too.
I don't have to eat cheese, no more bacon. I can't even have sweets. I dropped at least 25 to maybe 35 pounds within like 3 weeks now. I eat so much fruit.
What about papaya?
Papayas.
That's true.
No. Ah! I gotta get out of here and help my grandma.
You had sex with his grandmother.
No, I'm quoting Garfield.
Hip hop.
I gotta get out of here.
How'd you get out of here?
Can't believe I'm gonna be 37 next week.
Telling me I'm already 75.
No, you're not.
Man, 75. The whole face.
Oh no!
Like you say, I did it.
I did it.
Rock.
I did it for the people. I did it. Shut your mouth, you thong wearing fatty. I choose the cock.
You got him. You got him. Ah!
You son of a bitch.
Crash, crash.
I did it. Okay. Tucker just. All right, charge station anytime. I'm gonna die.
Doesn't always pop up. Can you say Corona?
And there's one car I killed. Here's Spectre.
Mister. He's a mister.
Then he goes, God, quick, fuck my grandma.
More grandmothers. Oh, this guy.
Oh, Glenn, my penis. That's what Solid Snake said when he dies. You didn't hear that deleted scene?
What?
When he dies, he goes, oh, Glenn, my penis.
Who?
Solid Snake in number 2.
Oh. We gotta play those too. Those are gonna be a long.
Yeah, well, number 4 is.
Well, it's mostly a lot of talking. But that one's probably.
I got him.
That one's probably like the best game though.
So, number 2 I love the best.
Why? Because you like to switch your room?
So I like riding.
damn lap. Yes.
I got him.
Oh, you have to say, you got him. You got him. Once you do this without getting hit once,
Good luck.
some people did it. Not me.
Yeah, they deserve a medal. Got him.
You got him. You got him.
Assault on Suburbia is next.
You got him. You got him. You got him. Got him. Got him. You got him. You got him. You got him. Got him. Got him.
I bet he'll never sit on there again. Oh yeah, he's dead. Oh.
That's not nice. Is he really a sweet? And why is he?
Tekken 8 is coming. Boy, Jay, it's been a long time for Tekken.
Tekken's not going anywhere.
Best Tekken known to man that you like.
Tekken Tag.
Tekken 3.
It's hard though because there's so many good.
You like Tekken Tag 'cause it has bowling in it. What most people don't know about WizJ is WizJ was an amateur bowler. Why did you give it up, Jay?
Because I don't want to be a chunky boy.
But you're not chunky.
I am. Gotta eat your Wheaties.
Alright, here it is.
Oh yeah, we gotta play Mario Party.
I've been dying to play that one. If we could find a way to put the Switch on there and play it. Like I said, we got a lot of games we gotta play.
Pretty much everyone on here.
Yeah, look at all these games. We got more, and we got more there. We're gonna have to get more shelves in here. I'm thinking one over there, where that hamper is, and just put it over there. Yeah, you can. The trash can. Yesterday, Jason David Frank, aka Tommy Oliver, would have been 50 years old. Still can't believe he's gone.
I saw him too at a convention. That line was so long.
He's the most popular Ranger.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm not waiting for the crap.
You still gotta watch that Mighty Morphin Power Rangers one. Once a Ranger Forever. Because they do a tribute to Thuy Trang and Jason David Frank.
Well, no one would expect that though.
Yeah, there's only 4 left now.
Well, he was just.
Honestly, he was only, according to what it said, he was only supposed to appear in maybe 10 episodes, and that was it.
Yeah, but then
People liked him so much that they wanted him to stay.
Yeah.
Like, remember the one where the Green Ranger lost his powers? That was supposed to be the last time you ever saw him. If he would make special appearances. Like, remember Doomsday? He made a special appearance. But then at the time, people were hounding them for him to come back, and that's when they made an episode where they had to like bring the what do you call Green Ranger back. It just goes to show you that a fan favorite can bring somebody back. And then after that, because here's the thing, he was supposed to star in his own TV show, which became VR Troopers. The guy who played Ryan Reese in VR Troopers was the guy that was going to be the new White Ranger. But people were so mad of him not coming back, and they said, you got to come back, because people are wanting. You know what he did? He basically was on the same set of it, so they switched helmets. Because originally VR Troopers was going to be called Cybertron.
No, I think I show us all the Power Rangers in
Yep. And you know what you could also watch on Tubi? Zoo Ranger, aka Super Sentai, remember that? The original Power Rangers.
It came from my house.
Well, obviously, you could tell they were dubbed over.
Well, I don't think they know how to speak.
Yeah, it was dubbed over, and it was all stock footage. But I gotta admit, the Japanese were ahead of its time. You know what's on Netflix, right? All the Mighty Morphin episodes. You can watch it anytime. You can even spot all the errors that they made. Like there's one episode where you see the Pink Ranger and think she's gray. Because the stock footage that they got from Japan was I think, you know, with the film, it was dirty. They didn't clean it. So the Pink Ranger's costume appeared grayish. Yeah, a lot of the stuff that they had, like the costumes, were sent over from Japan. That's why if you look at Goldar, you see some of his costumes was altered. Did you ever notice that?
I like that Goldar because he was silly but serious at the same time.
Yes. And recently I watched the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, the 1995 version. It still stands out to this day.
Oh, the Ooze?
Ivan's Ooze.
Yeah.
Then there was Turbo, a Power Rangers movie, and my God, it was terrible.
Well, at least the Ooze was good.
I mean, yeah, they brought Austin St. John in, and Amy Jo Johnson as Kimberly Hart. Like, good job, but it just wasn't the same. Most sequels are never the same, ain't that right, Winsjack?
But look out the Power Rangers, the TV show. It's still on to this day.
Yeah, but it was never have the claim and fame like it did in the early 90s.
I wish I continued to watch it when that was like...
I mean, obviously when Turbo happened, there was a new team. Because Jason David Frank says the reason why he left it, he was burnt out. But then he came back in Dino Rangers, Dino Thunder.
I never watched those.
But it was Professor Tommy Oliver. And this was like during the mid-2000s. And the only reason he did it was because of his daughter. That was the only reason. Here we go. Well, it looks like the connection is going really smooth today.
Maybe a lot of people are not playing that much video games today.
Here we go. I think I got him. Almost got him.
See, this is the part where it's hard. You have to face the
Got him.
back.
Yeah, because this is the longest one, but you think that's hard. Wait till you get to the second one. It's quadruple that, especially since you got to play it on medium.
Yeah. If you play it on easy,
Or 2-player.
you can't do it 2 players. We would do it 2
Only
players.
one winner.
Yeah. But we can't see the ending then.
Yeah, that's the only problem with it. It's like they tease you. It's like on easy, I beat the game, now screw you. Oh, what the fuck was that, a mime?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real car. Why would a mime be in the middle of the street? What is this, Suburban Commando?
The
Remember that? Must be a 7K force field. Don't worry, I'll break you out of there. And he punches him in the face.
guys watch it, even if it's cheesy.
It's cheesy, but it's funny, including remember the car alarm? Stand back, you are too close. No, wait, my mistake. You can stand as close as you want. In fact, take the car. Let's talk about this. Oh, Lord, I've fallen and I can't get up.
You know they were supposed to make part 2.
Wonder why it never happened.
Yeah, but
I thought it was good. Undertaker was in it, and another former wrestler. Oh yeah, we technically did get a sequel. It's called Super Nanny.
not really.
Hey, I paid big money to see Hulk Hogan in a tutu. Oh, and there's another movie that I didn't even hear about. It's Santa with Muscles, starring Hulk Hogan. You remember that movie? Yeah, Santa with Muscles.
Is it a Christmas movie?
Sort of and sort of not. It does have to do with Santa Claus, but it's played by Hulk Hogan.
That sounds weird.
Well, we all know after the last movie that he ever, well, it's hard to tell. The last movie I saw with Hulk Hogan was, well, if you count Muppet movies, but it wasn't the star. Muppets Go to Space.
But the Muppets are the stars, not.
Yeah. Because this is when he was doing a cameo. But the last movie was probably Three Ninjas, High Noon at Mega Mountain. Boy, Jay, we wasted all our parents' money going to see that. And you know, the grandfather, he's barely in it. He's only in for like 2 scenes.
I got a problem where there's purple blood.
Purple blood?
Yeah.
And where?
There's a movie somewhere.
What did they do? They killed Grimace?
On his last,
All right, we are finally.
yeah, he has been in there, not really.
Who, Hulk Hogan?
He was in Camp W. That's still going on.
I have the WWE Network. I can watch it anytime.
The Camp.
Woo! Remember that, Jay?
The Camp.
So get this, Jay. CM Punk could be going back to WWE. If he does, Cody's definitely leaving. Yeah. I swear, CM Punk has become a bitter person.
He got that from his wife.
I wonder why. AJ Lee is bitter?
Yeah.
Why?
She's been always like that.
Oh, because they fired her husband?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad AEW did the right thing.
They did.
It's gonna be like
Tony Khan didn't want to do it, but you know what? He had to make a business decision. You can't have people starting backstage fights and people saying, "Oh, this is a toxic place," and they're saying like WWE isn't better. Remember, look at Ultimate Warrior held up Vince. Oh, wait a minute! I just had to kill one person. We all fell. Remember Ultimate Warrior holding up Vince McMahon at SummerSlam?
he regrets it.
Yeah. And then what do you call the Shawn Michaels Bret Hart altercation? And the Montreal screw job. Yeah, people fail to realize there's a lot of drama in WWE as well.
Save your drama for your mom.
It's in every company, including ECW.
Maybe it was Calypso who won the whole thing.
He's almost dead anyway. I did it! There we go.
Yeah.
South Central hero. He speaks.
Shut up, grant you, it's a prize.
You know what I want. You tell him I signed your contract. For the last 10 years, you have searched for a way to turn your South Central neighborhood into a place where you could feel safe, be nothing ever worked every night. It's still the same. Gang fights, drive-by shootings, robberies. Tonight, all of this will end. Change if Calypso will grant your wish. He does. He promises to stop the fights, to stop the violence. You say you don't believe him. Calypso tells you to go home and see for yourself. As you speed off in the LA night, your heart is pounding with excitement. Could Calypso be telling the truth? Is your neighborhood safe? Was the battle tonight worth it all? All of the blood you spilled in the end, will it be justified? You drive at the top speed, racing home, only to find Calypso was not lying. Now it's your turn, Jay. Warthog is next.
No, it's still random.
Okay, it's 3 people now.
Yeah.
Crimson Fury, Mr. Grimm, and Warthog. Crimson Fury. Agent Stone. Agent has been hired on an underground freedom organization. His job is to use his prize to claim an object that could liberate the world. All right. Yeah, it's the only thing I hate about him. Special weapon. He's got amazing handling and speed, but his weapon, you're going to be using missiles a lot because that friggin' thing ain't going to do shit. Yeah, what is that?
Boy, is the weakness.
Yeah, he just took your life out within half. Rewind. Just rewind it back a bunch of times. Like I said, you're going to be using missiles a lot, so you might as well use them. Because his special sucks. See what I mean? Look how much it takes out.
They know that.
That's why I don't think they really. He was never in any other games. They just keep using the missile strike. I mean, he's got amazing handling and durability. It's just piss poor. I mean, we got 2 left, so we're going to get it done tonight, guys. It was supposed to end last week, but like I said, with the connection and technical difficulties, things did not end up that way. Because look how freaking small that is. Well, you did it.
Thumper.
Thumper dumper.
I think that's what they give you 11 fire.
This is why Crimson Fury is probably one of my least favorite Twisted Metal cars. And I have a bunch of which cars I don't like in Twisted Metal. Crimson Fury being my number 1 worst Twisted Metal car I didn't like. I mean, also Flower Power.
Well, you can't because she was in Twisted Metal.
I never really liked Flower Power.
Why? Because she was a flower and she was power.
It was stupid. Her special was dumb. And people said Firestarter was bad. At least Firestarter was dumb. I mean, there are still ones like, remember Club Kid? And then you have all the people in Twisted Metal 4, which, the only one I can remember mostly from Twisted Metal 4 is Orbital, Pizza Boy, General Warthog, Captain Grimm, remember him? Microblast, Meter Maid, and Calypso. I mean, the only person that was actually worth even playing as one of the guys.
Her name's Hot Maid.
Yeah, Meter Maid.
No, Hot Maid.
And and the Joneses, the station wagon car. The only one that I thought that was not a special character unlocked to actually play as was probably Calypso, because he had the best weapon of them all. He had a fucking nuke. But other than that, it was like, okay, let's use this to unlock all the special cars like Super Thumper, Super Slam, Super Auger, Moon Buggy, remember Minion, and Sweet Tooth. But the only thing about it was in Twisted Metal 4 is, once you unlock them, they don't got an ending. It's just a generic ending. Oh, and they were the first Twisted Metal game that actually, you could create your own Twisted Metal car.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
The specials were bad. Not to mention they had these voiceovers like, yo, what's up? Oh, and they do add Granny Dread. I love how they have Granny Dread in Twisted Metal, the series, because Granny Dread didn't come until the 3rd one. Remember with Hammerhead?
We're on Mrs. Hammerhead.
But then you got other ones from Twisted Metal Black, which probably everyone says is probably the best Twisted Metal, but I still think my favorite one out of the bunch is obviously Twisted Metal 2 World Tour. But Twisted Metal Black is pretty much the best because it's dark. And it puts in some of the characters perspective. Like, they brought Shadow back. And they do have Outlaw, but as Agent Stone, which is profound. They have Agent Stone and Carl and Amanda in the Twisted Metal series that both were an Outlaw. And then Nev Campbell's character plays the person who is, who plays Shadow in Twisted Metal Black. There's just one person they didn't add in Twisted Metal, and he's been in every single Twisted Metal game.
Warthog.
Who is that?
Warthog.
No. It's someone else.
Mr. Grimm.
Yep. No mention of Mr. Grimm in the series.
Mr. Chicken.
Although they did technically put Spectre, but only the driver, like, Bloody Mary. And we all know about Bloody Mary. She was the crazy one.
No, she wasn't. She was nice.
She killed all the men until she was killing, like, she was tired of being a bridesmaid. Oh, Jay. Oh, never mind. You're good. Oh, never mind it. Okay, you killed him with the special. That's a first.
Now it's 5.
And I love how they make Mr. Slam a bar owner with his impeccable hammer. By the way, they do some modifications on Warthog. Notice that, guys, Warthog has a palm tree on the back of his car. When you see him in the second one, he doesn't have it. They changed it to Ahab. Get it?
But you gotta say, you got him. You got him.
Hey, Jay, you ever want to go to Roswell, New Mexico, the home of Alienville?
Yeah. Do you?
I hear it's a tourist destination, but what else is in New Mexico? Sorry for New Mexicans out there. Not New Mexican, New Mexico, the state.
What you trying to say?
I still want to get that Crash Bandicoot game, Crash Team Bash. I still collect it. I still collect Crash Team Racing. I still love that game. I just can't believe you had Crash Team Racing at one point. Or did you rent it?
I rent.
It still, to me, is a good game because I grew up with those type of games like Mario, Super Kart, Mario Kart Racing. I love that.
Mario or Luigi Mario?
Mario. Still, I still can't believe we had to wait with the new Super Mario Brothers movie, which I hear was pretty good, by the way.
You could look at it.
I can watch it on Peacock anytime I want. But the thing is, I love how they made the live action one a very disappointment back in the 1990s.
Well, they didn't know what they were doing.
Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo really were drinking heavily through that. It's really hard to see till this day John Leguizamo in a Mario movie. Yeah, it's Mario and Luigi Mario. And plus, where was Peach? There was only Daisy.
Yeah.
And Bowser was Dennis Hopper.
Get it? Because his name is Hopper.
And the Koopa Troopers were really bad. I never grew up with Nintendo, guys, but I went to my neighbor's house to play it because me and my brother's babysitter had Nintendo, and I went to his house all the time to play his Super Nintendo and Nintendo. Remember that, Jay? All the times we played Sunset Riders.
That was a great game.
Still is. The only difference is between the arcade version and the
4 players.
well, yeah, there's 4 players in the arcade, but also in the Nintendo version, you know the mountain episode where you face Powwow, Chief Wigwam? Well, there's this thing to that, the arcade version. You don't face like bandits and cowboys, you face Indians. And they had to take that out of the Nintendo version because they thought it was kind of racist for cowboys killing Native Americans. You get it? Cowboys and Indians. But here's the thing: now people in Washington, they're fighting to get the Commanders changed back to the Redskins because Native Americans don't care. In fact, they're the ones petitioning it to get back.
Yeah, because they don't mind.
Maybe they should do that for the Cleveland Guardian, change it back to the Indians. How could you change something that's had heritage for almost hundreds
Our
of years?
history's changing.
I know. But here's the thing: they don't change the Chicago Blackhawks, the hockey team. They don't do that for the Florida State Redskins, the college team. Yeah, to me, it's hypocritical. I just think it's a lot of people that. But now, since the era of 2020 is starting to slowly go away, I think now people are starting to realize what the hell were we thinking? Because it is happening, Jay. The era of stuff like, of all things, oh, that's racist is slowly starting to go away now. I mean, I wish they would bring back Aunt Jemima's Pancake Company.
I don't know. Revolution's not getting into that.
I mean, like I said, we grew up with that shit. You know, and it was fine for us. But like I said, they find the most thing to bicker about anything.
Well,
Hell, do you know that the Spider-Man 2 for the PlayStation, Enter Electro, originally the last boss was supposed to take place on the Twin Towers, but we all know the reason why that didn't happen on some of the copies when they had to re-release it.
well, they didn't know.
Well, yeah, it was because of 9/11, which, by the way, for those who died this Monday on the next Monday at 9/11, I try not to. I know it says do not forget, but I try to forget. I don't want to think about the sad day. That was hard for us. Me and Wednesday were just starting freshman year of high school. Remember that?
We were in middle school.
No, we were just going into like. Well, remember I went to out of district. I went to like a school in Woodfield, known as rugby school. And people are gonna probably say, "Oh, you went to rugby?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I was in like math class, and one of my classmates came late and said some plane hit the towers. And my teacher like yelled at him and said, "Don't ever joke like that." Then we're at gym class at around 11, and we're all hovering around I hear people in my what do you call gym teacher's class? I think it was Mr. Gironda, and they were all hovering around the radio. Remember those little radios at the time saying another plane hit the towers? We were like, "Oh, this is not a joke." We thought it was a joke at first. And like I said, my uncle, who was still with Verizon before he retired later on in the year, he actually got to see both towers go down. No, because he was near, the Meadowlands at the time when Giant Stadium and Continental. Yeah, he was on that, on Route 3. He was on the side of Route 3 watching it. Right near the Meadowlands, where the old Giant Stadium used to be. Well, now it's MetLife, but at the time it was Giant Stadium and Continental Airlines Arena. Which, by the way, after so many years, they're going to be tearing down the Izod/Continental Airlines Arena, also known as the Brendan Burr Arena.
How do you know?
Yeah, there's no reason to keep them. We got the Prudential Center. Yeah, as anybody knows, we're all both from Jersey, so we know. So we're.
No, we're not. We're from California.
Oh, yeah. They could satellite track us on here. All right, all you got is Pit Viper. Jay, you got some specials if you can use them. Yeah, unload. It seems it does well for the weaker cars. Use the special. You might as well. I just hate that it goes in a straight line. That's the only thing I hate about it. And it's very weak. It's because look how it's a laser, but it's like it's so small. Yeah, people are like, what? Let's keep firing on him, Jack. You killed Santa.
No, I do.
Yes, you did. You just ran him over. Watch out, get out of there, because you got Thumper. He's going to kill your ass.
He likes me.
Here, go to the charge station.
I don't want.
Come on, K-Lude, go. little. Shut up! We need to invest in getting gamer pillows for these things.
They're looking spam.
You got him. You might want to improve on your health.
No, yeah, so you got him. You got him. Who's calling?
That's right. Oh, no, I forgot to take my pill.
What the?
Here we go. I'm good now. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah.
He's mad, Jay. You killed his son. I love Three Ninjas.
Ah!
Dude, ha! Ha! Dude, the Gula Galas! Up your grandmas!
All grandmothers, call this guy.
Change weapon.
Call him all grandmothers. Call this guy. He's desperate.
Oh,
There you are.
I'll take him out. You only got one hit.
Doodoo Peppa.
You're throwing Doodle Pepper. It only is a straight shot, Jay.
No, no, no. Yellow jacket. You can be a yellow, you can be a jacket. You got him. You got him. You got him. You got him. Oh.
What, the password? Hit him again.
Chris the Ooh-la-las.
Lulala, lulalas. Fuck him up, fuck him up. There we go. Ah! Alright. Now, Jay, say Spike. Spike. Spike, help your grandma.
Oh, remember, grandmothers are into you.
Spike. Spike.
All grandmothers, call this guy. Calling all grandmothers, call this guy. He's desperate for attention.
I have an idea.
Okay. Milk? What kind of milk?
I'll be back.
People are saying, where are you? Where's the guy? Why did he disappear all of a sudden? Well, they're questioning. Oh, I don't know where he is. So.
Don't worry, I'm just fixing something.
Well, they're all worried about you.
You're right there.
No, that's what you're doing to me.
I'm trying to fix our little snow thing. This thing got broke, so I was gonna put it on. While Jason is gonna be killing this, I'm gonna be killing time by fixing something in our studio.
What? What did you call me? What? Wrong.
Ah. I got it.
Got him. X, square, triangle, triangle.
Looks like we won't be needing this anymore.
How come?
Because I fixed it.
Oops, I did it.
I have to throw this away.
Jesus.
Look, I fixed everything. DJ, just take that out and put it on here.
No. Very movie.
That's a question with a question.
It's a lot of stuff.
Oh I'll be right back. I think the glass broke, but... There we go. Improvising, improvising. What do you think, Jay? Nice indeed.
No, you have to say nice.
Nice.
A lot of soda.
So yeah, see, that worked out perfectly. Now I just gotta find some way to glue it on there. The sonic lamp.
He's bored.
No, I'm not bored.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah, they were worried about you.
Well, I fixed something.
No,
See, I improvised because we weren't using that the flow lamp, the pyro flow lamp. It took too much, so I figured just get rid of it and just.
All the guys were still like.
And now we have the sonic lamp because the sonic lamp broke because the batteries got broken. So I unscrewed it.
The subscribers were all worried about you.
So I unscrewed it and just put it on the light.
They were like, oh.
The only thing is, I think that thing broke, but
How come?
because I forgot. I thought it was going to be light when I threw it in there, and apparently it broke. So I wasn't too smart. Plus I was rushing.
Well, you know how you are. You're not that
We'll just
bright.
throw it out into the garbage afterwards.
No, you're not that bright.
Yes. But Sonic lives. Sonic light is now officially on the lamp. Yeah, the battery's broken there. We had to throw out that mirror, the imaging mirror, because the mirror broke. So now I'm just going to paste something up on there. Hopefully a Zelda portrait or something on there.
Or like a chicken.
But I don't want a chicken.
Or like a chicken.
I think it goes good with the lamp.
Say he's in love with the chicken.
Now we got all this space.
You know why?
Because that's wrong.
Now you know why. Oh, someone wanted to buy.
Oh.
Mr. Chicken.
Who'd you kill first?
I don't know.
I can't believe you wanted to be Mr. Crimson Fury. Or did you really pick Prism or you random?
It was random.
I think you wanted to play as Crimson Fury. Play the worst car of the bunch.
Someone's going to be Mr. Grimm or Warhol.
Yeah, I'm hoping I get Grim.
Oh, it's Hammerhead.
It's not even 9 o'clock yet and we're already close to beating this already.
Yeah, so that means we could beat number 2.
We'll have to start a whole new series chapter on that. I say we leave it for next week. I mean, we're an hour and 21 minutes, so we could get the next 2 done if we're lucky.
Well, like if it's like this, no, because like they're hiding.
All you gotta do is just get 6 guys left.
Yeah, but they don't. They hide.
Thinking they should hide.
I'm driving like a maniac.
You know you're gonna damage if you run into that. Keep shooting them. You almost got them. One more hit should do it. You got him.
I improvise.
You got 5 guys left.
Yeah, they're nowhere to be seen for some reason.
Nobody got charged. Oh, you got Sweet Tooth. Fire that power one. It should take him down. You missed. Rewind it. Go back. Make sure you get dead on. It's just... Rewind it. You got him.
Halfway.
You got 4 guys left.
Yeah. This is the part where it's kind of annoying.
This is like the longest part because of the guys here. You got like 8 people.
Well, it's 8 against 1.
Yeah, technically it's 8 against 1. Well, technically. Remember, it's winner. It's every man for himself.
Well, there could be a woman.
Yeah, monkeys could fly out of my ass. I go to the charge station now.
Yes, master. Remember, he's the king.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's like Julie something.
Got him. what's Hammerhead? He going.
Ooh la la. Just ooh la la.
Ooh la la! Up there's a charge station, get it. Now you got one left.
What?
No, bro!
What?
Help your grandma!
La 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 la.
No, la 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 la. This is la 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 la. Just like it's yabba 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 do woo. And again, you're not even aiming towards him. You did it!
Ah!
All right, the rooftops with only 2 to go. It blew up.
Someone wants my bike, yeah.
But, man, it seems like they all go bye-bye. Wait a minute. Turn around. I think he's stuck. Go for Thumper. I think you might have to rewind it. Jumper got stuck. There you go. Come on. Come on, dude. Oh, one did. Go get Thumper. Watch out for the flamethrower. You got him.
You got him.
Now, one more. Do the Heine, Heine. Yeah, then let's get out of here. And then you gotta go, oh! It was from the movie The Tour. They're in the newspaper. And you go, oh, let's get out of here. Oh! I miss Richard Pryor. He's been dead for a long, long time. We see some lines and shit. And I'm talking about real lines, not the ones you be fucking with zero. Just going in there, hey, no, motherfucker! You'll be throwing shit at it. Have any other weapons? Feels like I got gas, but I can't fart.
That could be cooties.
Or that I'm constipated. Go get a charge.
I want to meet Charge. You want to meet him? Charge?
You need charge.
I want to meet Charge.
He's coming, Jay. Here he comes. Give him some power. What is it, bumper cars? Shoot him, Jay. Rewind. Fire a missile. You did it!
Yeah.
Special agents. Alright, here we go. Your speed to the blah 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 blah. We've heard this all before. Now, Jay, you speak.
As you know, I shall grant you, same thing. Calypso
So tosses you a heavy iron box. It is a flight recorder box from an airliner. You're a lucky man, Agent. The commander in the army vehicle died tonight, Warthog, to keep you from getting that box. You smile and your thick British accent say, well, that's the US government for you. Always trying to keep the people in the dark, Calypso. Thanks, Calypso. You speed off into the LA night. One hand is on the wheel, the other on the flight box. As you listen to the voice recorder, the flight recorder, you hear the sounds of aliens craft shooting down a passenger plane. You have the evidence. You feel good that soon the people of the world will know the truth, that we are not alone.
The truth is out there.
That it is. We got 2 left. Mr. Grimm. A collector of sorts tonight, he will claim the one item that has eluded him for years. Special weapon is probably the best one in this game.
How do you
Armor
know?
sucks though.
Well,
Speed is good, but handling.
Well, it's a motorcycle. That's why
It doesn't have that much armor.
Thumper.
Move your armor. Okay.
Yes, master. The king of kings.
I'm not the king. There you go. Look, I just took down. Now he's already down to his like
25 health. So when this first game came out, they thought it was a disaster, but it wasn't.
No, they didn't expect it to go on anymore, but little did they know, fans loved it, so they came out with Twisted Metal 2.
Yeah.
Oh, and PlayStation Plus, please put Parasite Eve on here, please.
Well, it is a Square Unix, so. I don't think
Like, I'm begging them to put Parasite Eve 1 and 2 on there. It's a classic.
so. I want to play
And the Parasite Eve 3.
I never played it.
Me neither. I want to play it. There was no point to begin with. I want to just be in, wham, bam, thank you.
Wow.
I'll pull my shirt down.
Why?
I can-
You have booties. It's 9 and 10.
Like I said, we're going to get done with this early.
Well, the only problem is the heat. That'll take a little long.
What, 8?
You guys may get a little bit high.
Yep, that's the only thing. But we're down to only 1, guys. We got Mr. Grimm now, then last but not least will be Warthog.
We're not going to do it in order in the next one either.
Wait a minute, is it Warthog? We didn't do Warthog, right? Oh, I'm thinking of some other. I'm thinking of number 2 because I played it.
Yeah. There will be new characters in number 2.
We still have some of the same in the old ones.
Yeah. Some new ones, some of them are back. That's the only problem with
Yeah, he's got a great special. Just he's got shitty armor.
I wonder if that's his face.
Well, he's a skull technically. Hold on, I'm doing this. I'm just gonna lay some traps. Okay, who just fired at me?
This Viper got into the shop.
Technically, Pit Viper's back, but it's technically a new model and a new driver.
You know what they should have? A Resident Evil Twisted Metal.
That'd be interesting.
That's probably going to be highly unlikely, though.
And that's it.
Now it's up to 6 now, not 5.
Oh, I got charged up. And look, just 2 shots and I beat him. I'm riding a motorcycle, baby.
The truth is out there. am the attorney.
Here it comes. Who's gonna answer?
Be right back after these messages. What happened?
Hold on, she listen.
What? See ya.
He'll be back. Goodbye. Because I don't know when I'm going to be home. Probably late, like 10, 11. Yep, here we go. And that's a wrap. River Park Rumble. me to pick up toilet paper. I'm like, babe, I'm not gonna be back until like later tonight. And she's like, Dollar Tree. I told her, go to one of East Brunswick. She needs to. We're out of toilet paper. I'm like, just go to ShopRite. Is Fresh Grocer open till 11?
I don't know.
You live around here.
I don't know.
Do you know you can Google it?
Well, you know, but I don't go to cheap places.
It's Food Town you're going to.
Yeah.
Food Town ain't cheap. What's wrong with cheap places?
You don't like to spend or something.
And when you're on a budget, you gotta do that. Don't put me in the same terms as George Costanza. George is just a typical Jewish man who likes to pinch pennies.
Yeah, but it's a TV show. You don't like to do anything fun.
Of course he does. Got him! That's two.
No, I'm talking about you.
Yes, I do.
You
I'm still trying to figure out where to do for my passion project. I think I got an idea.
know, you're running it.
There's a place in Rahway.
I'm going to get your birthday. Get my grandmother for that.
Please do.
He gets turned on by grandmothers.
No, no.
Yeah, you're
Lying.
No, you really don't.
He's lying.
That's when
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
she
He's
puts a mask
lying.
on and she has grandmothers.
He's lying.
Oh, yeah,
Yes, he is. Dama. See, I got more weapons. Gone. Bye-bye, Sweet Tooth. Now it's just two more people.
How do you know?
It says it right there.
Good singer.
Oh, oh. Grandma! That was easy. Oh, that was easy. You just landed on a landmine.
World's toughest task.
Suburbia.
see my chicken?
Then you go, hi.
You want to see my chicken? Chicken.
Yep, like that thumb. Gotcha. You again, Sweet Tooth.
That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody's saying now, why is this guy not talking?
No.
That's what they're all saying right now. Why is that? Why are you not talking?
So I'm trying to get through this because we have one more to go. And then we go, whoa, whoa, whoa! We go, pump, 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 pump. Okay, you asked for it. Now I'm gonna fuck you in your asshole.
Got him. You got him.
No, I didn't. They're still. I got him.
I did it.
There's 4 guys left. One thing we don't have to worry about is gun temp.
Why?
Because they got rid of it now. The only thing is you got to do the freeze one. There's a code to do it, like the freeze one, jump, and laying down mines.
Dimes? What kind of dimes?
Times that go boom.
Do boom, you boom.
You fall down, go boom.
Ah! What do I sound like? Ah!
I don't know.
Ooh. Ooh.
Baja!
No, we're gonna go to your favorite place, Paris.
I've never been to Paris. Only the airport. Steph's been to Paris, but I haven't. There you are, Crimson Fury. Oh, the copy of, I firmly agree.
But
You have the game and number 2.
They were inspired.
Yes. And Medieval came out with a PSP version? How come they're not doing number 2 yet and remastering that one? And when are they going to put Nightmare Creatures on here?
That's an underrated game, too.
And number 2.
It had like an ending where it didn't really end.
Alright, that's the last of Crimson.
Unless you face them in the next one. Yeah, that's
I'm going to get him. One can only hope on that one. I think I shot someone.
You know there's some banned video games.
Remember State of Emergency and Manhunt?
Well,
there was no point of State of Emergency, but it was still funny to play.
Well, there is an ending at some point.
Well, yeah. But still, all you're doing is killing people in a friggin' mini mall.
Well, they can't do that.
Oh, yeah. You know, we have never gotten an adult rating, a rated A.
I think we almost
If you count the Atari porn.
That doesn't count.
Yeah. General Custer, where he fucks a naked woman up against a cactus. And it came in a nice leather case.
Yeah, and it wasn't even a game.
And at the store, you even had to ask for it. Either it was under the hidden counter or in the back room. And we all know what the back room is.
It's like,
Nowadays, you need to have copper, because remember, Heavy Rain? It's got full-blown nudity in there. Along with Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, now they put... And people say Grand Theft Auto was so bad. Like, look at it now. People are still complaining. I remember my therapist saying one time in high school, guidance counselor, he said, nobody should ever have that game.
I played it.
I played it.
Nothing happened
because it instills violence. I mean, for God's sakes, it's
It's a game.
a freaking game. If you think a game is real, then you're nuts.
Yeah, this is just a fantasy.
It's like what ICP said when one of the girls said, "Oh, my ex-boyfriend choked me," and he said it was, and he threw my girlfriend off the bridge, and he said it was because of your music. And I like what Shaggy 2 Dope says. That's because he's crazy, not because of us. He's crazy. Yeah, you throw your girlfriend off a bridge, you're crazy. Yeah, it's not the music, people. Person's nuts. He's obviously off off his fucking meds. Yeah, I'm quoting Bad Santa. Are you off your fucking meds or something? Best line in the movie. I am not gay. What? Buddy? I said I am not gay. Are you off your fucking meds or something? That's what I say to people when they say that to me.
I'm eating my lunch here.
I'm on my fucking lunch break, okay? And to think they made a Bad Santa too. It was horrible.
I like the first one.
I don't know. I just didn't think it needed a sequel.
You know, everybody was in a secret crave at that time.
Yeah, Lauren Graham. It's hard to believe she's doing the Mighty Ducks Game Changers and she did Bad Santa.
Oh, and it's going to be a Chicken Run.
2 on Netflix. It seems like everything's going exclusively to Netflix now. And Tubi and Peacock and Hulu. You got all these streaming services now. The only thing is Hulu is free. You can get anything. And Roku, if you get Roku, because I have the Roku. I don't know if you have Roku, do you? Yeah, you need a. Well, you can get Roku with a HD port. You know, like a
Let's get everything for free.
Yeah, I mean, I get Roku because I got Roku TV. I stick with Roku because Roku's got a lot of shit for free. I'm watching. Remember World's Wildest Police Chases? I love that show. And they got cops. They brought it back on the air. You never should have been taken off the air. I love cops. You know, I wanted to be a cop, right, Jay?
Yeah, but you can't have them.
I know. I failed the psychological test.
Actually, at all.
I know. Well, the reason why is because of Resident Evil. You know the reason.
But like, it's like for me, I can't either.
I know. Like I said, you gotta be you gotta do a lot more than just what you call say put your hands up and put them on the oohs and noodles, like in Blue Streak. There is no pavement. Yeah, but put them on the oohs and noodles. Put them on the noodles. Chicken or beef? Chicken. God, I love Martin Lawrence.
Disappeared.
He does more stand-up roles now. Chris Tucker disappeared.
They're making 4.
Well, finally, I think Jackie Chan might retire after this. Do you know that Jackie Chan had his own cartoon series?
Yes.
Jackie Chan was the shit back in the day. He still is the shit, in my honest opinion. But sorry, Jackie Chan, the Karate Kid remake was terrible. I didn't like it, Mr. Miyagi. First off, he wasn't even Japanese. He was Chinese.
Chinese was on Japanese.
Yeah, he was from Okinawa. Okinawa is in Japan. Everybody knows that.
You know, that's not his real name, you know, Jackie Chan.
I know, neither is Jet Li. Jet Li's real name is Lin Jet Li. And it was just, they called him Jet Li for short. Oh, did you know there's going to be an Expendables 4?
Yes.
And guess who's in it? Megan Fox. They're just taking any former actress or actor around there that was popular at a time. Well, to be fair, Megan Fox did have a career. She would have had a better career if she didn't friggin' call Michael Bay a Nazi. But she did. But here's the thing, Jay. Remember, she called Michael Bay a Nazi, and what did she do? She stars in 2 more Michael Bay movies, the Ninja Turtles movies, the rebooted versions. Remember that? none other than April O'Neil.
See, that's his real name.
Yeah, Chong Kong Sang.
But, but nobody knows how to say his name, so that's why.
That's why they just do it differently.
It's okay.
Oh, that's all right. I had a Taiwanese neighbor whose name was Chester, and he had a really long last name, and that's why they just call him Chester. It's common for people who of Asian descent to do that. It's like they're hyphening and shortening it.
Well,
But God forbid if you're from North Korea, you can't do that. Oh, people are probably watching from North Korea, breaking the third wall. Yeah, remember that collision in North Korea?
I think there's a band game in North Korea.
Do you remember the interview?
Yeah, but I didn't watch it.
Oh, you need to, because the people of North Korea got so upset with Josh Franco, they ordered them to take it down. Because they published it in North Korea because they thought it was a knockoff Kim Jong-un. And they said, fuck you, we're not taking it down. I'm like, oh shit. Kim Jong-un has pooed himself. I did it, I'm gonna go jump!
Yeah.
I did it.
I did it.
The bell tolls for Calypso. Alright, we know how this goes. As you speed, blah, 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 this and that. Wednesday.
His smile is hideous.
As you
I am the
winner, you say, and you are my prize. You point your hand towards Calypso like this, revealing that the arm under your leather jacket is nothing more than a dirty white bone. In an instant, Calypso recognizes you. No! No! It's not time, he screams. But it is time, and you know it. Finally, after 100 years of trying, you are able to capture the one soul that has eluded you since you took this position as the Grim Reaper. As you speed off in the LA night, you feel as good as a collector of souls can feel, but the feeling is short-lived. There is work to be done. Always more work. And now, there is one. And then there was one. One car left. And we know who that is. We did him. We did that. We did that. Warthog. Commander Mason is working for the U.S. government. He's hoping Calypso can help him retrieve an item so powerful would destroy the world. You know,
his armor is like really good.
That's the best reason why. Now for the final one, Warthog. He's got one of the best specials in the game. And it gets better in number 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'm saying, you notice that palm tree on Warthog? They change it in the in number 2. I think it says Ahab. Well, at least we all know. We hope when we find out his ending, you'll understand why. You beat him in 20 seconds. That's like a new record right there. 20 seconds you beat him.
See, all these guys hide.
That's the thing. You gotta hunt them down because they like hide. Oh, that's gonna be easy. Just beat Mr. Grimm. Like I said, the best special out of the game has to go hands down to Thumper and Mr. Grimm. The problem with Mr. Grimm is his armor is very weak. And this is in this game, so when we give our review for best special, it's going to go under from worst. Worst has to be Crimson Fury. Let's see what's next. Darkseid was another one that I didn't like. The only way you get by in Darkseid is you can ram him with your truck. I'm trying to see who else. Spectre was okay, but I mean, the missile can go through like buildings and everything. But the thing is, it's random. There's no control over where it's gonna hit. It's like a friggin' roulette wheel. You don't mark round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Hammerhead, decent. The only problem is you can't shoot. You can't do it from you got to do it up close, at close range. Roadkill, definitely a good one. I remain that at number 5. Sweet Tooth is definitely good, and definitely Yellow Jacket. Pit Vipers, amazing. Mr. Grimm is definitely the best special out of the bunch. And Thumper. Why? Because Thumper can just knock their life by half, and Mr. Grimm can he shoots a soul at you and you're down. Oh, that's at least 30 seconds. A new record.
That's like 2 minutes, not even.
Well, at least we saved the best for last. I thought it was going to be Crimson Fury. I was wrong. I really was wrong. I told you I bet on Crimson Fury being the last.
Look, I destroyed Thumper already.
Yeah. Well, because you got the best. Warthog has the best armor and a decent weapon in the game.
Well, he doesn't have any.
I wouldn't say decent. It's a good weapon, but it's like because you shoot like a barrage of missiles and they're homing missiles. But it gets better when in number 2 because I think they replaced it with 3. I think with 4. And plus, I love it when they go da 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 da. But I think who has the best missile by far, and it's going to be Minion. Obviously, Minion's going to get a powerful weapon. In this one, in Twisted Metal 1, he basically had every single special that the competitors have. So that's why he shoots like everything at you with the exception of the electric one. Oh, and Outlaws is okay. It's decent. I'm going to say that about Outlaws because I did forget about that. His special is not too bad. He could be better. I mean, they made it better in Twisted Metal Black because instead of that taser thing, they give you a guy shooting Gatling gun. Like they give the taser pretty much to 8-Ball, the boxer no face.
I have a face.
The one thing I like about every sequel, they kind of evolve. And even number 3, even though it's not the best number 3, because I don't think it's that bad, but there are stuff that make the game sometimes virtually unplayable, if that makes any sense. Like, the controls are very sensitive, am I right, Jay, in the third one? And you fall, and it seems like the cars are top heavy. Especially if you play as Sweet Tooth, it's very top heavy, but Sweet Tooth has a dynamite special in the game. Number 4, I haven't really played much, I can tell you personally. I did have the game. Wins Jay still has number 4. He has the copies that we do have of Twisted Metal. I still have Twisted Metal 1 and 2, but it's in my brother's storage. And we do have Twisted Metal Black right here. And we have Head On, right? The only game we don't, yeah, we do, it's right there, the PSP version. The only thing we don't have of Twisted Metal is Small Brawl, which I hear it's kind of rare to find. But we could try every game store to find it and everything. I also want to see if we can start doing live streams on Mickey games like Disney's Castle of Illusion, World of Illusion.
SpongeBob.
That. I love SpongeBob. I used to say I hate it, but really I loved it.
Oh, I destroyed all of them already.
Already?
That was fast.
Wow, that was fast. I guess we did save the best for last. You have one of the best. You have a good weapon, and he has the best armor in the game besides Hammerhead. I mean, after you beat this, it's just 2 more levels. And PlayStation Plus, please put, what do you call, Twisted Metal Small Brawl, and Vigilante 8 Vigilante 8 and Vigilante 8 Second Offense. And there was one for PlayStation. I gotta look it up though. Here, I'm gonna. Joe Burrow agrees to a $5 million extension. We're gonna look this up. So it was produced by Single Track from 95 to 97. Sony Interactive Studios, then 989 Studios till 99, then Incognito Entertainment picked it up in 2001 to 2007. And the newest one that did it was Eat, Sleep, Play, 2008 to 2012. So here's what the guy says about David Jaffe, who created Twisted Metal 3 and 4. He says, they're good games, they're just not good Twisted Metal games. And this is where it comes. Where is it? There were canceled Twisted Metal games. Twisted Metal Harbor City, Twisted Metal Apocalypse, that was supposed to come out, Twisted Metal Revelation. Who knows, maybe these games will get a rebirth. Harbor City, Apocalypse, and Revolution. So technically there were, and there's even a screenshot of Harbor City, so who knows, Jay, with the recent thing of Twisted Metal. So we got Twisted Metal Small Brawl, which came out in 2001 during the final days of the PlayStation 1 era. Because that was when PlayStation 2 hit the scene and everything was going for that. In fact, just to find out, let's see what playable people were on Twisted Metal 4, because honestly... Okay, characters. 13 characters onto the game. Let's try. Technically, Axel is in the game. Calypso. Category of Twisted Metal 4 characters. Calypso, Orbital, Rob Zombie's even in the game. Captain Grimm.
Look, already.
Nice. Drag Queen. Meter Maid. The Joneses.
Not those.
Quattro. Pizza Boy.
Look at this. I already destroyed Outlaw already.
Wow.
Problem is that his specials take very long.
Oh, on the Warthog?
Yeah, that's the only downside.
Still, it's not that bad.
Sometimes he goes slow. I destroyed Super.
Good, we are making progress.
Well, remember this one takes a little bit longer.
Alright, you're down to 6 guys.
It's usually like 8 still.
Well, yeah. Around this time, we would have been doing it. So you're making a dent.
Yeah, this is the fun.
Yes. Go get it. Go. You got try boosting your ejectors. I hate how it has to be spot on. But luckily, like I said, in the second one, we won't have to really worry about that.
Why?
Well, they do something different. Another game we got to review is Mafia, the trilogy.
That's a lot of series.
It's called Mafia for a reason. All right, now you got 5. Before you do that, go charge up. How'd you do that? All right, you got 4 guys left. You know, I haven't once had to go to the bathroom. That's a good thing.
I did though.
Well, I peed before that, like I said. Try to get as far away as possible until you get like a charge station. Go on the highway, Go to the highway.
Yes.
Live him, turn left. You're going the wrong way. Ted, you're going the wrong way. Little Giants. By the way, you still have that on VHS, don't you? Ted, you're going the wrong way, you dumb motherfucker! Shoot him. Leave him alone! Help his grandma! Stay there. Stay straight. Hit the guy in the chair. You think he's dead? Oh, now you can go. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich, what are you, nuts? It's still good. You never get anywhere treating your helmet like a lunchbox. You gotta shoot him. You never get anywhere treating your helmet like a lunchbox. Did you hear how MJF said to Samoa Joe, thought I was an ice cream truck? And then he slandered WWE. He's like, I was making money as the best character as an ice cream driver on the other company's network.
You know, he was actually on WWE.
But Samoa Joe, yeah. Go to the charge.
Double E.
If WWE signs CM Punk, that means they're going to have to offer him a shitload of money. And you know what that's going to do? That's the reason why Cody left, because of that. So you know what? I won't be surprised if he comes back. In fact, it looks like it's leading towards Cody coming back because, remember, he's got 2 more years left on his deal. He's got 2 more years. He's got a 4-year contract. I know what he's going to do. He's going to see if he can get his name out, see if he can win the big one. When he doesn't win the big one, and if Vince does what I think he's going to do by getting CM Punk, if he gets CM Punk, then that's going to piss Cody off, because then he's going to put him in the main event against Roman Reigns.
Who's tired of Roman Reigns?
I am.
Still champion?
He's held that belt for since 2021. 2020, remember?
I don't watch it.
He's held that belt for almost 2.5 years.
He's trying to beat Bruno Sammartino.
It's getting ridiculous now. That's the reason why I stopped watching, because I'm tired of Roman Reigns. I'm tired of the blood. Oh yeah, there is no more bloodline. Cody's not even in the main event scene. All he did was fight Brock Lesnar, and he's fighting Finn Balor.
That was fast.
The final boss and the final character for Twisted Metal 1.
Congratulations.
Because next week, it is official. after we beat Minion, we will, and get Warthog's ending, we will be playing Twisted Metal 2. I wonder if they're going to put Twisted Metal the reboot out here.
Probably.
If they do, we're going to have to play it. Fall, 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 fall. Bust the pyramid open, Jay. Jay, you know he's gonna kill you, right?
Good luck.
He's taking more of your health than anybody.
No.
Yes, look at your health.
You climb the sky.
My aunt said horse almost counts as horseshoes and hand grenades. Bobby! What did I tell you? Get far away from the other car. Have you watched the Ahsoka series yet? 'Cause I gotta still watch the next episode.
Huh? Someone will die.
Oh! No, it's just one. Oh, you did? Guess the other guy fell off. All right, the
That's always
final,
fun.
then there was one more boss, and the final ending.
We will succeed.
I hope so. This is the final car we have to get the ending for. Then we're on to number 2.
Number 2.
I was going to say myself, you better not fall.
Well, he's not built for
Watch out. Nice. Alright, yeah, or not. Just get away from him. He's gonna follow you, Jay. Take every weapon you can. Always take the power missiles. Those are the ones you're going to need.
This is what you do, you hide.
Oh, there it is. Go get it. Don't look now, Jay. He's right near you. Freeze his ass. Okay. Rewind. Now hit him. matter. Just you got three. You got three of them left. Just unload on him. He's got halfway there. You're so close. Use turbo. He's going up. He's going up. All right, get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. There you go. Use the mini traps. Turbo. Remember, Jay, you only got 2 left. Get that power. Always take the powers.
Nintendo power.
Because they always do serious damage. The only problem is they only shoot straight. Good. You almost got him. He's in the red. Might as well charge first because he's going to take a lot out of it. Shoot, you got any weapons left? Oh, you got him! We did it!
Yeah.
Time to claim the prize. To protect and serve. Twisted Champion!
This is my 8th.
We have won the Twisted Champion. This is your 8th what?
My 8th 100%.
Well, it's easy to get these. Say it, Jay.
As you now know, you shall grant any prize you request.
I won your contest, you shot in a gruff voice. Now give me my prize! Give me the box! Calypso smiles and tosses you a heavy iron box. It is a flight recorder box from the downed aircraft. Listening to the recording on the box, you now know why the government sent you to get it. It contains evidence that an otherworldly craft shot down an airlining, evidence that we are not alone. As you speed off into the LA night, you are content, happy that the government will get what is rightfully theirs. You also feel good knowing that the people of the USA can sleep tight tonight, kept in the dark about things they are not yet ready to know. All right, people, that is it. Tune in next Wednesday, back at our original time, 7:30 p.m. for the continuation of this Twisted Metal-a-thon with Twisted Metal 2. So, we hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe on there with that thumb. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and like us on Facebook. And don't forget to tune in to Magic Moments and subscribe and like Mike Spade. Magic Moments with Mike Spade. Until then, I'm going to 0-6.
Win, Jay.
Saying game